You are the man now. Dog, 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 you are the man now. Dog.
Shalom, aloha, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Hello, and welcome to the Man Dog Pod voicemail special. It's the Improv Conversation voicemail podcast with me, your co-host with the co-most, next to my other co-host with the co-most, Ryan Rosenberg. What up,
Hello,
dog?
audience and Dan alike.
Hi.
Hi there. Hello.
This is how we doing. I am doing all right. I don't know. Good. How are you? I got this Oregon State Loyola Chicago game on in the corner so that people can know exactly when we're recording right now.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, Oregon State is winning by 6, which is good news for people that bet on Oregon State.
I have forgotten that we're even in the middle of March Madness, even though it's every year in March. It's
the
keyed
COVID
to the
thing
NBA,
is...
and yeah, it's just made everything feel the same and weird.
It's not like you have work now and it's like, ooh, I'm going to take off a little bit or
Right.
chill today and watch. It's
Right.
like you're home every day and it's watching basketball every day.
Right, yeah, that's the hard part. All events have been taken away. It's just like everything is sort of similar,
Yeah.
and that's tough.
Big NBA trade season. I saw this stat. Every guy named Gary in the NBA got traded.
No.
Yeah. This
No.
week. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And I can't even think of a few of them. That's so funny that Gary is a funny name.
Yeah, Gary is
Cosmically.
not,
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
a basketball player's name, right?
Well, and that it's all, to me, Gary, and, no offense to any Garys, but it's always one of my go-to silly names. Gary,
Midwestern
Larry.
guy.
Yes. Yeah. Not that I can't take a Gary seriously, but there's something about it that is so regular that it's like, oh, you are passed over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not quite
Gary's-
John or Mike. You're Gary. I don't know what
You're
that
definitely
means.
named after somebody if you're a Gary, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You're not. Nobody's naming their newborns Gary right now. It's like your grandpa was Gary. Hey, Uncle Gary, the
Right.
Herald team at UCB.
Well, every Michael didn't get traded. I guess that's what I'm saying. That's what's funny. It's like it wasn't every Michael or every David or whatever. It was every Gary. And I don't know what I mean by this, but something feels right about that.
It's one of those things where the Garys are all like, "Well, fucked again."
I've been trying to change my name and they won't let me. They won't let me.
Is Gary the? Jerry is the guy in Parks and Rec. Mm-hmm. It's kind of that vibe, right?
Yes,
that
yes.
Jerry character.
Yeah. Is it? It is Jerry. Yes.
It's Jerry, but then you find out in a late season that his name was Gary, and they've been calling him the wrong name all along.
Right.
And
Right.
He just never corrected him or something like that.
That was
Or
like
Larry.
honestly one of the parts of the show I didn't love is he is just a sweetheart and they're so mean to him.
Yeah.
I never really it was funny once or twice, but then after they just start being mean to him, it's like, what is this really for? This kind of makes me think that every character is mean, not that he deserves to be made fun of.
Interesting. Yeah, that they really. I think that I understand your point. For me, they get away with it because it doesn't seem to be hurting his feelings.
Right.
Like
Right.
it seems to be within his
Right.
sweet persona or his sweet the way he takes in the world. If
Right.
it was hurting him, I would think they were mean.
And then there's the one guy that's even worse than him that even he makes fun of, right? Keith or Kenneth or something like that.
Oh, really?
It's very
remember
seldom,
that.
but they'll be making fun of Jerry, and then he'll come in and they'll be like, "Oh, you're even worse." It's rare, but he does.
So that's the breakdown of the name Gary. We can get very quickly from college basketball talk to
To Gary and TV and all of it.
But today's episode, Ryan, audience, we opened up voicemail lines a while back in the quarantine, and I think we got more than I ever expected, and we only play 2-ish an episode, if any. Right. So they're just backlogged, and I feel like we have some great voicemails out there, and cool that people want to even be a part of the show in that way. So we thought we would do an episode where we kind of roll through some voicemails, do some scenes off of them, and try to get them heard so we can make sure that we're getting through them all.
That's right. We appreciate you guys contributing, so let's use it.
And before we get into it, of course, if you listen to the free version of this, you know we're on Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemannowdog. Extended episodes, video of the episodes, so you can see our Zooms.
Faces.
And our faces.
Whoa, big zoom out. Big zoom energy
out.
From Dan here.
BZE. And obviously, we have bonus episodes for our higher tiers, our $8 and $15 tier. We just put out a episode with our friends at Hey Riddle Riddle. That's a blast.
That was fun.
Check that out. But without further Jewish.
Okay.
Let's listen to a voicemail and to discuss it, do some scenery.
This one we're just getting in. We're getting in hot.
Hey guys, it's Will in East Texas. I was just sitting around thinking of crazy stories, and one popped into my head. I was 17 years old in Massachusetts, learning to drive, and I had this big Suburban my parents let me drive, and so I always end up driving people, even though you're not supposed to until you have had your license for a certain period of time. So because I was so cool, and I was driving my buddy home, I thought, I can do whatever I want. Let's go to Dunkin' Donuts, even though it's the middle of the night. Pull up to the stop sign, take a left, spin out of control. It's been raining a little bit. It's a rear-wheel drive car. I freak out. I turn the wrong direction. I slam right into a tree, and we're like, oh, thank God we're alive. And we're looking at each other. We're panicked. We're like, oh, my God, what do we do? It's like, should I run? Look around for a minute, take a breath. Yeah. My friend runs home. Long story short, after a very short interrogation, I broke in front of the police officer and admitted that my friend was there. I told him who he was. They got to his house before he did. His mom, thinking that he was severely injured, he walked up on the street. My parents then drove me over to the house and made me apologize through tears to his mom for endangering him. All in all, not a great night, but the car wasn't totaled. So there's always that. Thanks, guys.
Thank you from East Texas.
Thank you, Will, from East Texas. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All around the world, stories coming from Will.
That was a good impromptu.
Thank you.
That's interesting. So he had to go apologize to the parents.
I haven't heard this rule that you can't drive with other people in the car for a certain amount of time when you have your license.
Yeah, there's like a provisional in California. There was a provisional 6-month thing where after you get your license, you have to wait 6 months until you have another underage person in your car. Like you can drive someone over the age of, I think, 18 or 21, but you can't like drive your friend home from school. Because they don't trust new drivers to be with like other excited people that they have their new license.
Because right away you get the license and you hit it and quit it.
Right. Let me on my first drive pick up my craziest friends.
I thought it was interesting that they like interrogated him about someone else being in the car. I guess it's
Even
so
though
common.
He was the driver, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, we just need to make sure. We have crossed all our T's and dotted all our I's. I'm glad you're all right from the accident here.
Thank you.
I just need to kind of look through the car. Do you mind if I search it, your vehicle, and just make sure that everything is above board?
Sure, if you have to. There's nothing in there, but
right.
It was just me, so.
I'm sorry?
It was just me. There's nothing in there. It was just I drove through McDonald's, and I was driving and the car got a little loose, and it was just me alone in there. So you can look, but there's just going to be one person's McDonald's.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll just, can I ask, I'm going to look into this McDonald's order, and I just want to make sure we're being honest with each other. What's your normal order at a McDonald's?
2 number 10s, 2 10-piece chicken meals, and then 2 McFlurries. That's what I normally get.
Okay. Look, you understand. You're 16 and 3 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And you understand that you're not allowed to drive with another person under 24 in the vehicle with you?
Of course.
Great. Just because that's a big meal. But I know, I mean, hey, you're the starting outside linebacker. So I'm
That's
not
right.
going to.
Yeah, I got to load up. And I don't get the large, because I don't want one big cup. I want 2 cups.
So
2
that's
nuggets.
what it was?
Yeah.
2 cups to drink out of. A little wasteful environmentally, but that's okay.
Hey,
Well,
I just
okay,
got
look
in a
through here.
car accident, okay? Quit
I'm
giving
sorry,
me a
you're
hard
right.
time.
You're right. I'm sorry. So looking at the music here that you were listening to, just because I see the CD player in here, this is Party in the USA.
I listen to that alone because I
Really?
want
Yeah,
to
it's
get.
good.
I like partying at all times. I don't need a friend in the passenger seat. I don't need anybody
Me,
there.
just thinking out loud, not accusing you of anything here.
Okay, you're getting pretty
me,
close
that's
to me. It feels accusatory.
No, I'm just talking to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's the kind of song you put on if you're maybe putting on a playlist to kind of get amped up. Sing together, maybe.
I know what you mean. That is a song that my friends and I would listen to if we were hanging out. But tonight, it was just on my mind from a memory of hanging out, and I was alone.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just stumbled across this book here. Secret Handshakes Between Friends.
Yeah. I was studying. I want to.
Studying handshakes alone.
Well, I don't want to have my friend do a secret handshake when I'm there and me not know it, and so I'm doing all the handshakes. Watch, I'll do one alone by myself.
Uh-huh.
That's how it
Okay.
would be if there were 2 people there.
All right. I saw you. Looking at you do that, I believe that you're a guy that practices handshakes alone.
Thank God.
I got to say, sir, look, I know your dad. I want to see you start. I want to see you go to UT. I want to see you start for those Longhorns. So I don't want your life to be ruined, and I'm trying to just make sure everything's safe here. I will say, if you didn't have a friend in the car, this is painting not a very happy picture of a life for me.
What? Eating two full meals of McDonald's, doing handshakes by myself, and listening to Miley Cyrus? That's a Friday night, baby. I was on my way to a friend's house. I was gonna meet him, but it was just me.
Okay, good, because I'd hate to think you're spending your bye week alone, eating 2 meals, listening to Miley Cyrus, and some like planning to have a cool handshake in case somebody becomes your good friend.
Dude, I am the starting outside
not that.
linebacker. I have friends. Okay, listen. Can I be honest with you? I mean, you're a cop. I want to be honest. I'm a little suspicious of your ass. I'm a little suspicious of where your partner is because I know you guys usually roll in 2s, and I'm seeing 1 coffee in the car.
No, I have a partner.
Okay,
All right.
he just has. Is he
Well,
on the way?
he might be on the way. He's, you know what? I just remembered he's actually in Canada tonight. I have a partner, but he's in Canada. He's a model also.
Okay.
So he's in Canada modeling tonight.
Okay, he's just a model on the side.
Yeah, he's a really handsome guy, and we partnered together because we both were handsome. Is what I think.
Because I know you.
Or
You worked at the True Value for a long time. Aren't you a pretty newly a cop? I mean, I heard that you guys aren't allowed to drive around alone for at least 6 months.
I have a partner. He's a model, and I can drive around if my partner is on the phone with me.
Totally. I just feel glad that we're both
I could walk you my
truth.
partner right now. It's just that he's super busy with his girlfriend Giselle.
I could call my friend and show you that he's already at home and that I was going to meet him at his place.
I don't think either of us need to prove anything here.
Okay.
I think it's very clear.
Should we both sign the ticket? We should both sign the ticket that everything's above board?
Everything's fine. And let me ask you while we're signing, what are you up to for the rest of the night? Did you want to hang or?
Well, unfortunately, you would have to drive because, as you know, you seem like a young cop, and I'm not allowed to drive you around.
No, yeah.
But obviously,
That's
you don't
fair.
have the space in the front seat because your partner is somewhere.
Well, you passed my test, first of all. If you had offered to drive, I would have arrested your ass. And
God. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Good. Me neither.
Good. And you don't roam solo as a vigilante. You're out here with a partner.
I'm a real cop.
Yeah.
I'm a real cop with a partner. I'm not some sort of Batman cop or anything.
Well, looks like everything checks out with both of us. Obviously, I didn't break any laws, and obviously, you're not doing anything that's illegal for your department.
Mm-hmm,
Why don't we, how about this? Why don't you go on your next call, and I'll follow you around in my car? Because I would like to hang out. I mean, this is going pretty good.
Okay, yeah, you'll just drive me alone in the car, and you'll play your Miley Cyrus, and I'll drive. Or whatever you're playing. I don't know why I brought that up.
Yeah, it could be Miley, could be LFO, could be, Party Boys rocking tonight. Could be LMFAO.
Oh, LFO or LMFAO.
Either one. I'll listen to both of them.
Yeah, you hit the acronym.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Hey, man. Hey, you cannot arrest me. You cannot arrest me. You cannot come into my house. I don't know who your friend is driving behind you, but you cannot arrest me. I don't know what they called you in for. This ain't no domestic disturbance, all right? Everything is fine in my house.
Hey, listen, this is a citizen's arrest, okay? There was a cop with his partner driving behind me, okay? I know that I am just a teenager at the local high school, outside middle, and listen, I'm here to run interference. I don't want the cop to get hurt, so I'm checking out, but I have his authority behind me, and he does have a partner with him.
What, so it's like a learner's permit of being a cop?
Yeah. It's more of a ride-along program. If you almost get in trouble, they'll let you ride along with them and be on the good guy side for a little bit, and they'll let you go.
Well, I smell pancetta or whatever a young pig is.
Okay, it's bacon, first of all. And don't you call me a pig. That's my friend back there, and I am not a pig, and he is not a pig, and both of us are above board.
All right. Well, my man, I didn't do nothing illegal. I'm allowed to piss on my lawn if I want to. All right. So
Hey,
I
listen.
don't know what people.
You can piss on your lawn as long as you want, but you've got to be facing the house. You cannot be facing the street because that's indecent exposure, my man. And everybody can tell by your whole vibe. Your robe is open. This is indecent exposure as we're talking.
No, that's a confused P. You interrupted a confused P. It's not indecent exposure.
And I know you're just on the inside of your doorstep, but we can all see it, sir. We can all see it. You know what? I got a good mind to go get my buddy who's a real cop and definitely has his partner with him, not in the trunk or something. Neither one of us has a guy in the trunk. And we are going to bust your ass.
You want to talk about not having guys bound up? I don't have anybody inside my house.
Okay,
so
you got to
don't
come be
worry.
cops with us. I trust this guy.
See?
You want to talk about not taking anybody hostage? That's me. Well, that's where it is, folks. You get a voicemail, you do a literal scene off it, you see where it goes. So thank you again for that voicemail. And unless, Dan, you have another comment on that scene, I say we pop right into another one.
No, it just reminded me that this was just like a little side story. In Arizona, when I got my license when I was 16, it didn't expire till 2050.
Whoa. So
Yeah,
like
and so-
44 years?
When I moved to California,
34?
I would show people my license, and they'd be like, "This must be fake."
Right.
The expiration date is crazy. At like some websites, you couldn't, when you had to like put it in for a flight or something,
Right.
it would only go to like 2028 or something.
Right.
It was a very weird thing that Arizona is just a weird state.
What do you think? They just don't want to do the
were-
bureaucracy?
Yeah,
They're
it's
like, we
just
want to
don't
see
come
people
back
every
to
50 years.
It's Arizona. They're all straight streets. You're not merging too much. Like,
Right.
chill out.
The older I've gotten, the more that I have sort of come to view Arizona as like a little bit lawless and like not in Congress with what I think maybe. Is that a thing that you feel or no?
That was not my experience with it, but when you see like, definitely like the state Senate, speaking of in Congress,
Right.
is a lot of like idiot Republicans who are like Arizona was where someone tried to pass a bill that you could bring a gun into a bar.
Right.
Like that kind of stuff where it's like, I just don't think we need this conversation. It's like we're, Joe Arpaio, all that stuff.
Sheriff
But
Joe.
Tucson is like a college town, and it's like the liberal bastion of Arizona. And I think Phoenix is
see.
becoming more liberal.
Because
But-
Phoenix is huge. I didn't realize Phoenix is like the fourth biggest city in the country now or something.
It
like
is, yeah. It's interesting to think of the states having those personalities, like Arizona being the Wild West, and so it's
Right.
like a little in the DNA there still. Is like
Right.
people that end up there. My stomach just grumbled. Really, I wonder if it picked it up. People that end up there maybe have a little bit of that in them. Like my dad was definitely like kind of a
Yeah, it's out west and there's lots of space and you're like, nobody bothers me here.
yeah.
Right. We were talking to friends a little bit ago about like Boston and how there's that Boston energy. And I was like, how is it allowed to stay like that? Like nobody cares that all the guys are just like pigs and racists.
Right.
Like why is that the flavor of the city? You know, like it is funny how you go
Right.
to every city and you can sort of feel the like what's different about it here or what
Right.
stands out. And it's so funny that all those places really have their own culture.
And it's like, it's never like, oh, the whole city is like that. But it's like, oh, that is the prevailing energy that everybody else is somehow responding to or
Right.
a part of.
It would be fun to get like a big group of people together just to do like a round table-y so that it wasn't just like our opinions. And you just shout out a city and everybody
yeah.
shouts out like what association they have. Like that thing we were talking about in like a commercial audition class where you stand in the front of the room and everybody goes like, barista.
Yeah.
Or like
Construction
computer
worker,
nerd. Or
mom.
like how are you seen before you speak or whatever. Like that would be an interesting thing to do with cities.
Let's do it in our comments on Patreon or on Twitter. Hit us with your what are 3 cities that have like personality, like San Francisco. What else?
Austin.
Chicago,
Yeah.
Austin, yeah.
But it would have to
feels
be
like
ones I don't know as well. Like to me,
Right.
like if somebody
Atlanta.
could really, nail Memphis for me, I would be curious. You know, like to me, like mid-major cities are always the ones that are like interesting because I don't know
Yeah.
about them. You know,
Yeah, hit us with your Charlottes. Your
right? What's the vibe in Charlotte that I don't know about? Baggy pants.
oh my god, there's still yeah, everybody's still wearing the Jordan jeans in Charlotte.
I mean, Jordan is still the GOAT here for sure, and we all wear Jinkos to represent him.
That somebody hit that meme because it was like
Yes.
the headline was like the baggy jeans are back in fashion, and it was Jordan looking at that iPad from Last Dance being like,
I love that. I love it.
all right, let's do another voicemail.
Let's do it.
Hi, Man Dogs. It's Hannah, longtime listener. I really enjoyed all the cat talk in the last episode. I found it both interesting and fascinating. I ended up with 3 cats in 2020 as well. My boyfriend and I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico in January before all the lockdowns, and a friend we were visiting at the time took us to this place called the Cat Park, which I was really excited about because I love cats, but it ended up being this area where there were just like hundreds of homeless and feral cats, and it was really sad. We saw these 2 little kittens running around, and one of them ran up to us and started meowing as if to say, like, pick me up, take me home, get me the hell out of here. And our friend said, oh God, these cats are so small, they'll be eaten by lizards. And just hearing that, I burst into tears. They basically had to drag me out of the park, and I spent the rest of the trip figuring out how to take them home with us to Canada, kind of secretly. Anyway, it took a lot of help from locals, and thankfully my boyfriend supported me in the endeavor. And we ended up catching them and keeping them, and they brought our house so much joy this year. Also, the day after we flew them home to Canada, there was a massive flood in the area where they were, so we were all really lucky to have found them when we did. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thank you for the podcast. It's brought me a lot of joy. And as a PSA to all the listeners, don't shop, adopt. Peace.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Hannah.
Hannah. That was great.
mic drop at the end too.
Don't shop, adopt. Peace.
Peace.
That was great.
Yeah, I like that one too. Puerto Vallarta, not where she's from, but still.
Hey, honey.
Yeah, dear.
That was a really, really wonderful trip. And I just had so much fun with you. I felt like we really connected. And I really appreciate you taking all that time to go to the cat park with me. I know that wasn't totally your thing, but thank you so much.
Honey, I love you so much. And I'd like to learn the things you love, just the same way that,
I know.
you come to the poetry readings that I like.
I know. You're just both so sweet. Thank you.
I was a little jarred by the cat park, to be honest. I was a little surprised that it's a place that you loved.
I know.
And-
I know. And I know that you were. I could sense it when we were there. I could sense your unease. But I just really want to thank you for your patience with me. And it was really great that you just went to what makes you comfortable. You started doing poetry. And I thought that was a really wonderful coping mechanism for when you were not feeling good.
Yeah, I mean,
I do just have a little bit more news. And I want you to not be mad again. And I want you to just be as accepting as you were. I took home 6 of the cats, and they're in the back. And you know that extra box that I had us go to the Container Store for because I said I wanted to go clothes shopping, and I didn't go clothes shopping? There's cats in the trunk, and
okay, so you kind of planned it. You bought the box and lied to me.
I just hated seeing them there. I didn't want to see them there, and I was afraid, and there was a flood, so it's good news.
That part's good news, honey. I'm a little blindsided and a little upset because, and honestly a little worried because we're still handling the, I will say, misunderstanding or the trick from after we went to the snake village.
I know.
Right?
I know. And I'm so sorry.
And I'm a little curious how the new cats from the cat park are going to be dealing with all the new snakes from the snake village that you rescued.
Honey, I think you're getting a little worked up. I am so sorry, and I think you're allowed to. Of course, you're allowed to. I hate to see you like this. Maybe you could write a poem to calm yourself down or something.
That's not always going to be the solution for me, honey.
But I love
Sometimes
your poetry.
we need to talk
I love
out.
it. You love
Sometimes
my
I think-
cats, and I love when you do your poetry, and you always feel so much better afterwards. Just like I always feel better after I see a feline.
I think it's a little different. I would like to be able to express myself just face to face. I will do it to a poem right now because, like in a musical where you just are so emotional, all you can do is sing. Right now, I'm so emotional, all I can do is write a poem.
I know.
Worried about my honey. Relationship feeling funny. Wish there was more room for trust, but lately it's all been a bust.
All of it? I thought okay, I'm sorry.
Let me finish the poem.
I'm sorry.
Disappointed by things in bed. Can't remember the last time either of us received head.
At least it was either. I appreciate the consideration there. Look how calm you are. I know. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting your poem again. I thought it was going to be a limerick. I'm sorry.
Now our house is filled with felines, and I wish that they were anywhere but at Mayans.
That was really good.
Thank you.
And look how calm you are. You are so in touch with yourself, and I think that is so sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would love to change one part of that poem, if you know what I mean.
The part where neither of us have given each other head.
Yes, I would love to give you a little bit of head. I just
Okay.
I think the cats have been in the container for a long time. Let me just crack it because I didn't want you to hear their meowing because I knew you wouldn't let me
Oh
take
my
them,
God,
so I put them in there. Let me just crack it so that I know that they're okay. It's only been a few minutes. They'll be okay.
Okay.
See, that's it. There's just a couple cats in the back, and now
They are
let's unzip those pants, baby.
They're feral. These were like the worst ones we saw.
I know they needed us. They needed us the most. They did. They needed us the most. And you are so patient with me. I appreciate it so much.
That unzip was way too fast, by the way.
Did it hurt you?
No, but it's dangerous. You got to be careful with that unzip. It's not sexy to go that fast.
Well,
I know what you're trying.
I thought you had always told me the zip up is the one where you have to go slow. The zip down is kind of okay because I know I zip too fast. I just get too excited, and that's why we've both avoided the whole thing.
It's not why we both.
I thought that's why we were avoiding it because I didn't want to zip you too hard.
It's obviously not a zip too hard. It's a look. I don't want a blowjob. Right? Get out. Get off.
Okay,
get
okay,
up,
okay,
get up.
okay.
We've got 6 little kittens around here that you stole and smuggled in from Mexico. All right.
Yes.
We got to deal with these. All right. My first concern is obviously the 3 loose snakes. I would like to just make sure that everything is safe here. I can't focus on sex with you because we live in I want to say zoo, but I don't know.
Tiny zoo. Well, we always said it would be funny, right, to live in a zoo because not only do people live there, but animals, and that's rare.
People,
and so we could have a little baby zoo. We just finished the backyard.
Well, what about this, honey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'd like to bring up a conversation here and just see how it goes. Because while we're talking about it, while we're having a little intensity, have you considered adopting a kid yet? I've brought it up a few times. We haven't talked about it in a few months. Yeah.
I just don't know if I'm ready. I mean, we have all these snakes and these new cats, and I just am not sure. I'm just not sure if a kid is the right move. I mean, I was looking at a dog recently and hoping that maybe that would get me ready because snakes do their own thing. They're cold-blooded. That's not like a kid. Cats are sort of a step up, but they sort of take care of themselves. I figured a dog might be the thing that really got us to take care of something. It wants your attention. You want its attention.
I feel incredibly cast aside for animals that you seem to have more empathy for than me.
Is this the beginning of a poem?
And when I feel cast aside,
okay,
things don't feel too right. Sometimes I feel a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish my partner was a little more pointed.
Maybe you just need a pen. Maybe you just need a pen because it's better if you can write your thoughts down. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Well, I want you to feel good, but I want to feel good too. I mean, I know you don't like my animals, but I really like them, and it's something I really want in my life. And I really want your poetry too, and I want to give you the space to do it well. And I just think that, you're supporting me in what I need. You're letting me do my cat thing and in whatever way I need to. And I should always have a pen on me. I should always have a pen and a little notebook for you because I know it is so cathartic for you. And I just hate to see. I wish you had what I had. Do you know what I mean? I go get a new animal and I am fixed for the day, the week, month, whatever it is. And sometimes you can't even get through a poem. And I'm like, if only he could get through to his art a little more, he'd be happy like I am. Let's stop. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. No, I heard your poem. You feel concerned and you're missing something, and let's stop and I'll make a deal. I'll get rid of one snake back into the wild, just like it should be. I know I shouldn't be doing this. And one cat. And we'll only have 3 and 5. And then we'll also get you 2 pens and a moleskin. And I feel like, to me, that's both of us sort of coming towards the middle. I'm getting rid of a couple of the things you hate about me, and you're also helping yourself by getting a pen.
I think for a compromise to work, one of the people in the compromise has to say what their thing that they want is. I don't want pens. I want a son.
Okay, I really want to have a zoo. I really want that. Maybe I haven't said my thing yet.
Scene.
Hannah, thank you so much for that suggestion. I don't think that you are the way that my character was.
That character was not an expression of you at all.
It was a complete spin out.
I forget that sometimes I've done so much improv off of monologues or voicemails. But to me, I am never being the person in it.
Right.
But like sometimes like at ASCAT or whatever, people will be like, "Oh wow, you really like reenacted my life well," and I'm like, "Oh, that is never what is on my mind."
I literally took
taking,
one
like,
sentence
an
out of
idea.
the story. How funny that
Yeah.
we both did this exact thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Right. Removing all emotion from it and
Yeah.
treating it coldly and comedically. Yeah.
So hopefully everyone that leaves voicemails doesn't feel like we're doing a commentary on that.
No, we love it. We love you guys. Thank you so much for contributing, and thanks for giving us a little bit of joy. You know what I mean? The circle
Yeah.
keeps on going. The circle of Prov. It's
that our
an
third?
initiation.
Harold up a Harold.
They're very good. Very good.
Was that our third one? I'm trying to figure out which one to play here.
I think second, right? The car one and then the cat one?
All right, let's see.
Or was there a first? Yeah, I don't know.
Hey friends, Dave Shear here. I was calling to just tell you a goofy story that I was thinking about. I was listening to with Gorley and Russ this morning, and they're talking about Freddy versus Jason and talking about how crazy it would be to watch that movie without any context. And it made me think about the fact that I was one of those people that when it came out in theaters, whatever year it was, I decided, since it was raining and my dad and I were at the beach, that we should go see a movie. Keep in mind, I was raised like super Christian, so this was like my dad being like, "It's cool, you're getting older now. We're gonna go see a slasher movie together." And I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but within literally the first 30 seconds, lady takes her top off, which, you know, even if you weren't super religious, pretty awkward, especially when you're like a young tween, to see a woman's breasts as, you know, your dad just sitting next to you. And so, being the little prude good boy that I was, I, after, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, leaned over to my dad and was like, "Dad, I don't think that we should watch this. We should go see a different movie." And we walked out of the theater and we went and saw the most boring movie, Open Range. Don't know if you ever saw it, but still, I guess I made the right decision at the time. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for the pod and stay safe.
Thanks, Dave. Good to hear from you again.
Thank you. Yeah. That is really funny if, like, you're doing it to, like, protect your dad, even though
Yeah.
every kid, it's clearly for the kid, you know?
Right. I definitely relate to that in one way or another.
The one that I have of that is watching The Royal Tannenbaums with my mom in the theater, which is like a fine, quirky movie, but there is like a picture. There's like a little bit of nudity in it. I think it's like a picture or something. But I even just remembered being like,
Yeah.
I didn't do this, Mom.
Right.
Like there's some sort of like, this isn't why I wanted to be here.
I'm not obsessed with this.
I don't have any sex thoughts.
I don't have any sex thoughts. Yeah, that is so funny. Of like, what it made me think about was I don't know a ton about other cultures, but like even in like Europe, they'll play nudity on TV, or at least they used to. I don't know if they still do.
Just
And,
fucking
like-
took it off. It sucks.
Europe fucking sucks. And I'm wondering, like, culturally, what those scenes feel like. Like, if no matter what, you're a little uncomfortable the first time you see a sex scene with your parents or nudity or whatever, or if, like, culturally, if it's a little more open, if those don't feel as weird, like, how much of it is because you come from a family that never talks about it, and then it comes up, and so it's even more uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, I wonder. Did you ever have like a run-in that it was like too much sex acknowledged between me and parents? Because that's what
I
the feeling
think
is, right? It's like
yeah.
a thing you never talk about, and then it's acknowledged, and you're like,
I think I've talked about it on the air before, so I'm a little self-conscious about it. But I saw my mom took me to Boogie Nights in theaters when I was probably 11, like whenever
That's
that
right.
movie came out, and I spent the whole movie pretending to be asleep under her jacket because it is an explicit film, and her
that's
memory of
reliable.
it. Her memory of it is that we left, but I'm like, no, I remember there is a scene in the movie where I didn't know what the scene was at the time because I was pretending to be asleep, but where guys get in a car and make Mark Wahlberg jerk off in front of them, and that is a crazy scene to hear, and that's near the end. So it's like
Right.
I remember hearing that scene,
Right. And then I think they kicked the shit out of
and
him.
then they beat him up. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, sad movie. My dad, who is not prudish or Christian or anything like that at all, doesn't really go to movies a lot, but he would always like want to make sure I don't know what the vibe was, but that he like wasn't a bad influence on me or something. So we would still go see like action movies, like R-rated or whatever. But he would always say this thing that's like, the body count wasn't too high and there was no sex. And I'm like, okay. like I don't really get.
you saying it out loud, kind of.
Right. It's like it really brought it into focus clearly. I think we just enjoyed Eraser without having to talk about it, you know?
What were you sitting through the whole movie wondering?
Yeah, he did have a tally, a pad and paper that he was tallying how many sexes there were, but
Oof, that was incredible. You want a glass of water? I'm gonna get a glass of water.
yeah. I
You
would
are
love that.
so.
I'm exhausted.
That was. I mean,
not exhausted, but just
no. Yes, it was.
you know, yeah.
Nobody cried. Nobody laughed. Everybody had a nice time. Just a classic good lovemaking, I would say.
No, yeah, I agree. No blood, no problems, no. All went smoothly. God, you're so sexy. You are.
You're
you
so-
really turned me on.
All kisses were lip to lip. Everything worked. Nobody hurt each other. Yeah, that was great.
Nobody turned around. Nobody
turned-
left. Nobody. I thought that was successful lovemaking session. Let me go get the ice water. You want ice?
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, why don't I get the water and you get the ice? Or
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very good lovemaking.
Nothing stinky in that one.
I thought so too. I noticed that too.
I didn't want to say it in the middle because it would have seemed like I did notice the stinky.
Mm-hmm.
To me, the scent was pure in there.
Pure scent, nothing stinky at all. I noticed that as well, and
I just want to get this ice water and cuddle up with you because nothing was weird.
absolutely, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Perfect.
Both finished, which is nice.
Oh, I thought so too.
Yeah,
I thought you did, and I knew I did.
I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah.
It's a great confirmation. That was really good. You know what I liked about that? Nobody had to ask any awkward questions. You know, there wasn't a time when you were uncomfortable or I was uncomfortable. We just really got through that smoothly.
Almost no communication at all. It was really nice. We didn't have to talk about any of it.
You know exactly what I'm thinking. You know exactly. It's not only are you in my head, but man, you're in the rest of my body too. If you know.
Oh, hell yeah.
We are connected.
Love to hear it.
Connected.
Well,
Here's that
yeah.
ice water. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here's the ice. Excuse me.
Oh, that's right. I followed you. I was so into the conversation. First mistake, I guess, is that
Yeah.
I followed you
Yeah.
straight here to the ice. I'll get
Luckily,
the
it was
water.
after the lovemaking.
That's right. That's
Afterward.
right. No big spills. No big spills.
Can you? Usually, there's at least a spill or a mark or a drop. Mm-hmm. You know, there's something that goes wrong,
Right.
and we had a good one.
Here's one. Nobody said anything in the heat of passion that later on they regretted.
I'm not thinking about it.
No.
That one thing, I'm not thinking about that at all.
Are you kidding me? I almost forgot about it.
I almost.
This
I
is
almost
great.
forgot about it. To me, nothing irreparable was done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody died. Nobody died.
Now that you mention it, you're right. I didn't think about that, but nobody died this time.
This was a win.
This was a
This was a real win. God, I'm sorry. I'm going to just stop talking. I'm just going to admire you for a second. Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow, you are something else.
yeah.
You are something else. The right height.
Yes,
Right
thank
weight.
you. Wow.
Just
And right
the
back.
right
I'll
shape
say
for
that.
me.
I'll hold up the mirror to you because, yeah, right height, right weight, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, the mirror didn't fall over. When we were in there, the mirror didn't fall over. That was
Fall on
good.
either of us.
That was really good. Oh God, this whole conversation is about how well that went. It's honestly get me a little worked up. I mean, are
Same.
you feeling as
Same. I
worked
might
up
be-
as I am? Just the right amount too.
I might be ready for another. I could zip it up, turn the lights off, and go for one more.
Oh my God, you are really turning me on. Really, absolutely.
Before we get into it, by the way,
yeah,
nothing weird with the neighbors hearing us. I feel like, which is a big positive.
for once.
Yeah, nothing weird with
No
that.
bang on the wall. That was really nice.
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you freaks? None of that today.
None of that. None of that. I feel like, gosh, first time in a while, actually.
Really good. Really good.
Actually, yeah. You mentioned.
Do you want to? Oh, go ahead.
You had mentioned
why
the
would you
lights.
want-
The lights were off. I mean, it was dark.
It was really dark. A lot of
You-
possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, you felt me, right?
Absolutely.
Me too.
I'm so in the moment. It's hard to say, but absolutely, probably felt. I felt something.
I was so in the moment that being out of the moment now, I almost can't even remember it. You know, I almost can't even.
neither.
I know it went really good.
Yeah, it
and
was
a
great, but-
really good one, but I can't really remember like the plot.
No, that's what happens when you're in it a little bit. I think is you just forget the plot because you're living it.
Seriously, I couldn't even remember or like feel the characters. Even I wasn't sure if we were in the same. We were so connected. It was like, am I even with anybody, or is it just us?
We were
like,
both in
as
the
one?
same room. Absolutely.
Of
I'll
course.
say that. Which we both know we were both in the
Living
living room
Well, I live in the bathroom.
scene.
That's funny. I was gonna say. You know what else thought about that was perfect? No parents showed up. Neither of our parents came.
It is fun. That's a revealing one because it's like, how far can I get into the things I'm worried could go wrong with sex? Like, what is my psyche about that?
What are all the things I am thinking hopefully doesn't happen during sex? I definitely hope there's no smell. I definitely hope.
No smell, please. No smell, please. No smell.
Yeah, I'm saying for me, I'm saying I should.
Right. I hope I don't.
I'm not
smell.
trying to judge anybody else.
Hey, smell like fucking shit. But the fact that we're doing this together, thank you so much for being
You
here.
can smell like shit, but tell me I smell fine, baby.
Yeah, please. And I'll shower.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to hit one more?
I think we should.
Let's do it. Here we go.
Hey, Dan and Ryan, this is Carl. My story takes place in high school when I used to smoke a lot of weed. Me and my friend were smoking weed in the nature center next to our school, which were these trees, these paths next to our school. And I needed to take a shit after we got done, so I took a shit in the woods and wiped my butt with a piece of paper from my backpack. Then I went off to school. And 2 periods in, we were called to the principal's office, and the principal said that 2 girls saw us smoking weed in the woods, and me and my friend denied it, but he said, no, I know you were there, Carl, because I have your test right here, and he held up the piece of shitty paper that I had just wiped my butt with. That's my story. Love the show, guys. Thank you for making it. Bye.
Carl.
Thank you for the story. I love that principal thinking that he had the upper hand. It's like, hey,
Absolutely.
buddy, you ended up with shit in your hand. This is not a
Absolutely.
win. Oh, that's so embarrassing.
Well, I mean, we could stay in detention all day until someone speaks up because I have you kids dead to rights. So you can either admit what happened or, I'll catch you're all busted for lying.
Come on, Mr. Andrade, this is not this. First of all, you don't have any proof. Second of all, you can't just hold all of us. You can't. It's got to be illegal.
No proof. Is that right, little William?
Yeah, what proof would there even be?
Well, I don't want to embarrass you. So you could either admit something or I could tell you what I found.
Why? I don't have anything to admit, so go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let's see the smoking gun.
Well, somebody here, we all know what the prank was. you guys came through the school and you made a specific mess in every type of room, every locker, and it was the senior prank, and we all know the senior prank.
Yeah, right. What proof is there? I wasn't there.
I'll tell you what proof. Look at this. A bag of Blue Buffalo dog food, which is what I know you feed your dog. Chicken and brown rice recipe.
What?
Is that right or is that wrong?
Well, that is right. I don't know how you got my dog food.
I wanted to get to the bottom of the prank. So I did a little research. Okay, so you have the
same dog food brand that I buy. That doesn't blame it on me.
Oh, but here we go. A little bit of the bag of flaming doo-doo that I had to step on to put out the flames. And you should... How about this?
The bag is like ripped. You're just carrying that around with you? I mean, that's just poop. That's gross, dude. I don't know where you got that, but that shit is gross.
I'll tell you where I got it. You put it in front of my door because this poop tastes like chicken and brown rice recipe Blue Buffalo. So everybody here, let's all make fun of... Let's all make fun of William, who grabbed his own dog shit and put it in a bag. And let's all call him out for what he is, a gross little kid that grabbed the dog shit. Ha, 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 William.
Mr. Andrade, I'm just listening. I'm like not a part of this, but it sounds like you ate dog shit to solve the prank.
And a prank is solved, and I think we're all going to go home and make fun of William for grabbing his dog's doo-doo and carrying it all the way to school.
Well, I think we're all going to go home and make fun of you for eating the doo-doo that he grabbed. Mr. Principal, Mr. Andrade, this was a bonehead move. I mean, you could have proved it without tasting it.
Oh, really? If it isn't Gary, another little prankster who thinks we don't have...
Shut up. So what if I was traded to this school? So what?
In the great Gary trade deadline, all the Garys ended up at a different school.
It's bullshit, by the way. This district is fucked.
Oh, well, you know what's also fucked, Gary?
What?
Everybody here knows that whoever did the prank has some pretty stinky socks.
Can you back up?
I will not back up, Gary. You'll have to deal with the smell. Because we all know that whoever brought a cow did the classic prank of bringing a cow upstairs in the cafeteria, and we all know cows can't go downstairs, so we had to shoot the cow.
Principal, my family is mad. That was a cow. I'm going to say this. I did that one. I brought the cow from my farm, and they're pissed. You killed one of our cows.
Well, I'm pretty sure cows can't go downstairs, so we had to kill the cow to bring it down.
It made your job so hard. Expect a lawsuit, my man. So far, you've eaten shit and killed a cow. You are not owning the students, man.
And let's all make fun of Gary for his dead cow. All he wanted to do was a prank, and now he's got a dead cow, right, everybody?
Mr. Andrade, I also think, they didn't say this, but I also think you didn't need to sample the cow shit to solve this problem.
We had to know whose cow it was, and I know
the cow was branded. It came from his family farm, and we all kind of knew.
The brand could have been a prank. I've been eating grass off of... I've been eating grass off of Gary's family's farm for 2 weeks now to get to the bottom of this. And then I ate the feces that I saved, and it tasted just like that grass.
Well, yeah, the grass is fertilized with the cow poop. I guess that proves it. But so you're eating shit grass and shit and dog food shit?
Yes, everybody point and laugh at Gary for his dead cow. I got to the bottom of it.
You are not a sleuth. You are a principal with way too much time on his hands.
I don't have much time
this principal should not be this involved with detention, to be honest.
Well, let's all point and laugh at you because I don't have a lot of time on my hands. I haven't slept for a few days because of this mystery, and I'm also dealing with some stuff at home. So
let me guess, stomach problems? Stomach problems? That? Wife kicked you out of bed?
Who said that? Who happens
Wife
to know?
Wife won't let you sleep with her because your breath smells like two kinds of shit.
Okay. Who happens to know a lot of details of my life? Who's been spying on me? A little Sherlock Holmes over here. Was that you, Sarah?
Yeah, I guess I'm not a bad kid, but I'm very curious, and I sort of go around with my notebook and a camera, and I saw you sniffing both of these kids' butts, finding out that it wasn't their poop. and then going to the next thing, which was their animals.
Yes.
And again, you didn't have to eat cow shit for
Let's
the
all-
upcoming prank. You could have stopped it before it happened.
And maybe that's something we could make fun of them from. They've both had their butts sniffed by the principal. Pretty big thing that we could bully them for. Maybe put that in their yearbook. Maybe a little joke there. Good point, Sarah.
Mr. Principal, just want to talk to you for a second. I'm one of the yard duties. I was just outside, and there's rumors going around about you pretty fast that you're eating shit a lot, and I don't know. I just don't think you're getting these kids like you think you are.
Oh, I got them all. I ate their... And by the way, yard duties, please. Let's watch our language around me. I'm kind of having some issues with fecal stuff lately, and so this
Hey,
really
you know what?
hit
And
close
can you
to
stop
home.
snooping around me, please? Stop snooping around me and my car. I
Well-
didn't do a scandal. I keep,
really?
I keep snacking my car because I don't trust the kids to not fiddle with it, and so I go to my car for my snack. But there's nothing weird in there.
Nothing weird in your car, really, because I found that your snack happened to taste a little bit like the poop that was on my shoe.
What? How would I do that? How would I do that to you? There's no prank. That just sounds like a mistaken identity.
Well,
Snack for poop.
There's no way I stepped in poop by accident because all the poop that's in my house is in little vials. It's all hidden. It's all refrigerated or frozen. I have a very good
Frozen?
system. So, well, yes, because I don't know how poop goes bad yet. I'm still trying to get to the bottom
It's
of that.
never good. It's never good.
Okay, so you're in on the prank, are you?
There's
I
no
see how
prank.
this is.
And what were you doing sniffing my gas tank? What would I be keeping in the gas hole?
Asshole.
Did you
I don't- well,
Did
that's
you
a
look
good
at it,
question.
say gas hole, think asshole, and have to smell it?
That's good. And aren't you humiliated? Your car gas smells so bad that the principal thought your car had poop in the gas tank.
Can I ask a serious question?
Oh, shoot.
How did you become a principal? You are the stupidest man I've ever met. You're sick.
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. It's just these kids keep pranking me, and I think the yard duty is you, and I think some of the teachers, and I'm getting to the bottom of it because nobody pranks me. I get them back way worse. Now, for the rest of their lives, they're going to be the kids who the principal sniffed their butts and ate their dog's poop and killed their cow. And you, my friend, you're not going to get away with a little prank.
So, how does that bother them? How does that bother them in the future?
I mean, it seems pretty bothersome, don't you think? I bet.
I mean, I am bothered. I'll tell you that. From adult to adult, I am bothered.
And you should be. And everyone at your family reunion is going to be talking about how you're the guy whose principal used his gas tank as a bathroom because it smelled like a bathroom.
You peed in my gas tank?
Thanks for assuming a one.
You pooped in my gas tank? How? It's pressurized.
Well, I know that now. And isn't that humiliating for you? That your gas
Your
was
asshole is
shot-
clearly burnt from gasoline.
Yeah, pretty humiliating. You're the guy in town with the most dangerous gas tank. I bet if I turn
think
on the
you need to
news
go-
tonight,
I think you need to go to an insane asylum. And I don't use that phrase lightly. I know we're not supposed to call them that, but you need to go to an insane asylum. One of the old ones.
oh, good luck getting me. I mean, once I'm there, I'll have dirt on everybody there, or more likely shit on everybody there. I could bribe my way out of anywhere with all these. I mean, you're humiliated. You'll probably be on the news tonight because of the gas thing.
We cut to the mental hospital. Okay, here you go. Here's your pills.
Thank you very much.
You're very
And
welcome.
Are these pills prank pills? You can tell me.
No, these are regular pills.
Oh,
you have
really?
one placebo. Shoot, I wasn't supposed to say that. One. Yeah, you have 3 pills here.
Okay. Well, that's interesting coming from
Why are you
delayed-
sniffing the pills so much?
I'm not going to eat poop. So if these
Good.
pills are good.
Good.
Okay, so I'm glad we're on the same page there. Because you don't want to be the lady.
You're improving. You're improving. Thank God. You're showing a little bit of improvement. The thing you keep saying is I'm not going to eat poop, and that is right. That's what we want you to figure out.
Here is the issue. I never wanted to eat poop. I was made to by the prankster kids because I needed to humiliate them.
Come in the
more.
front of me. Oh, come back to the front of me. Please come back to the front of me.
Oh, now you're the nurse whose butt has been sniffed by the normal guy.
Okay. Put this guy in the hole. Put him in the hole.
Oh, hole.
You've got to change your mind. You've got to change how your mind is structured. Everything in your brain goes to shit, and then you eat or smell poop. You're unhealthy. You're jaundiced. You have E. coli.
You are
No,
just
you're not.
like I am. You're like the ink blot guy who showed me 45 pictures of poop and then got mad at me for seeing it.
Okay, let's do some word association. Images don't work. Let's do word association.
I would love to. I'm great at this stuff.
Fresh air.
Cow manure.
See? Fresh air, cow manure. Holy moly. Well, folks, that's an episode. That's an episode of Man Dog Pod with some big voicemail energy.
It BVE. It's been a while since you and I we do on the of course on the Patreon we improvise in character. But this is the first one we've done in a while that was just some 2-man improv scenes with premises.
What a gas.
What a gas. We used to do a lot more of those in the early days, and it felt like a real throwback.
We really convinced ourselves we needed guests, but man, this was really fun.
Yeah, hashtag no more guests ever again.
Yeah, baby.
This was fun, Ryan, and thanks to everybody for calling and leaving those voicemails. And if you've called and left one that we haven't gotten to, keep listening because we will try to get through them.
Yeah, I think we should keep going with the voicemails on a heavier basis. I think it's really fun to do, like, what was that, 5 of them?
I think we did 5. Yeah, I can't say
That
for
was
sure,
really
but
fun.
it felt like 5. So you all know it, but just in case, patreon.com/TheManNowDog, and of course, Big Grande website for our Easter Preacher's Lounge and all our other podcasts on there, and probably pretty soon some other new exciting stuff on there.
That's right. I think so. I think very soon. I think as soon as the Preacher's Lounge is over, we might have another treat for y'all if you like it. Wink.
Winkies. Great to see you, Ryan.
Good to see you too, Dan. I know it hasn't been that long, but there is something strange about knowing that you're all the way across the country. It makes me miss you more.
I know, same. It's the same. It's
taking away the possibility that I could like drive to your house.
That's
I
exactly
know
it.
that's not an option. So normally it's fine because it's always there. But it is funny how much it changes the perception.
Right. It feels like that was the thing with COVID for a while too. It's like, I can't take any trips or anything. And it's like, I don't travel that much, but just the idea that I can't even plan one, you don't have that to look forward to.
Right.
So I look forward to seeing you in person, all vaxxed up pretty soon.
Me too.
Hopefully.
Yep.
And,
Yep. Absolutely.
and doing it the right way again.
Well, shout out to all the listeners and supporters. Thank you for the voicemails. What was the number for that voicemail again, in case people want to leave one?
That number again is 818-465-8656.
818-465. Please do the last 4 numbers again.
8656.
Great.
Barbecue sauce.
Ooh, have a great week, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.